Good morning, YouTube. It's morning here in sunny Florida. Today we're going to be doing a transfer case oil change. Now this is a 2005 Dodge Dakota, and we're going to be using, I'm just going to use some Amsoil I had laying around from another Dodge. And the transfer case takes transmission fluid as the actual transmission. Now the transmission in this vehicle is a 5-45 RFE 5-speed automatic transmission, and I'm going to change the transmission fluid also. I'm just going to step back here just to kind of show you the vehicle, and then we'll get to underneath the vehicle and we'll cut the camera on and off a few times. But this is definitely this is the Dodge 4x4. So this has got the 4.7 V8 Magnum engine, and I don't know if the 6 cylinders have the same transmission or not. And also I want to say that I know from 2005, and they revamped it in 2008, but it may go from these Dakotas from the late 90s all the way up to the last one was made 2011. So check your application when you go do this job, but basically it should be the same. So the transfer case, I'm going to go underneath the vehicle, and then I got it propped up. And of course, guys, be safe, put up on jack stands, lock the back wheels. But what we're going to do now, so this is the transfer case, which is on the driver's side, right at the driver door. And of course, this transfers the power to the four-wheel drive. The bottom plug you'll see there is the drain. The top will be the refill. So I'm going to pull those out, let it drain, and then we'll refill it. So the reason why I wanted to change this is because I pulled the stick on this car, and the transmission fluid was dirty. So it takes 2 seconds. I mean, I would recommend, if you're going to change your training fluid, you do this, because I'm going to tell you, I think this is the original. I could be wrong, but it's very dirty. It's very dark, the oil, just like the transmission fluid is. Maybe it's been done one time, but it's got some miles on it. This truck has about 200K on it. And opened up the holes there, both of them, and I'm just letting it drip out a minute. Then I'm going to shut the bottom one, and we're going to use a funnel, or I'm going to use a plunger siphon to put. This one takes about a quart and 1.4 quarts. I think it's 5 pints, something along that line. We're just going to fill it till it comes out that hole, and should be full again. And then I'm going to do the transmission fluid. But anyway, the transmission fluid, to be honest with you, I think I'm going to take it to my buddy. He's got a lift. The pan is blocked by this transmission plate there, so some of it. So it's a pain to do it laying down. But for this is pretty easy. So, but it's dirty, man. I think if you can see down in there, it's dark, man. I know it's a black pan, but it's dark. Purple, the purple is a little bit, but it's history. So, when I buy these cars, they're rough. So I buy them to sell them, to flip them. I mean, this is a nice truck. It runs beautiful. Guy did a lot of engine work and etc. on it, and I did a lot of work to it. I put AC in it and stuff. The AC was all busted. I put no AC in it. So anyway, let me get back to it. I'll get back with you in a minute. Okay, so I changed the casing, transfer case fluid already, and I actually tried a couple of different funnels to put in the fluid by raising it up. There was some room down there, and I got some of it in, but there was just too much spillage. Not a lot, but I didn't like it, so I had an idea. I got a couple of balls around, so I had a injector cleaner squeeze bottle here. I actually tried the siphon. I didn't like the siphon deal. Had to cut the hoses and customize them because they were long. I figured, now I don't want to cut them. So this squeeze bottle I had here, I rinsed it out with the ATF4 and cleaned it, and then just filled it up with the transmission fluid for the transfer case, and I squeezed it in there. You're going to have a little bit of spillage, but expected because it's on the side. Make sure you have the pan underneath it, and some of the stuff in the pan there. Got the job done, and so now we're going to put the car on the ground and move on. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay safe out there.